So I've been playing Marvel Heroes Omega Xbox One for the past couple weeks. Keep watching for important Marvel Heroes Omega beginner tips and tricks to help you get off to a fast start in this game. Hey guys, it's Chris with Blind Man's Bluff Gaming. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing awesome. If you're new to the channel, are you looking for more Marvel Heroes Omega tips and tricks videos? Then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification so you don't miss anything. Hey guys, I'm just running through the, actually this is after the first level. And I'm going to give you guys tips along the way here that will definitely help you along in this game and make it a lot easier. Trying out Gambit here and see what he can do. Evidently not much. Whoa. Okay, now the first thing, I unlock the new power. So now that'll be under my Y button. Picked up a new piece of gear. You can press up on the D-pad when you get a new piece of gear. Typically it'll give you that indication when the gear is better than what you're wearing. Since we're not wearing any right now, let's go ahead and equip it. Now you can access that menu by pressing the back button. I think it's the view button, or I don't know, whatever. But I, remember it from 360 being the back button. And here you have your inventory where your gear is, and down here you have your skills again. Now the key to this game is you get more powerful by leveling up and equipping new gear. Okay, so it's like a... Seems kind of underpowered. Okay, that's pretty strong. Oh man. Wow. He evidently does not have very good dodge or deflect, which is two of your defensive attributes that make it harder for you to take damage, harder for you to get hit. That's pretty strong. Looks like it's got a stun on it. That's a long charge on that. Wow. He does not have good defense. This guy costs 500 Eternity Splinters, which is the currency that you use or earn in here in order to unlock more characters. So if you want to, you can buy them with regular money by buying the in-game currency, or by picking up, they're called Eternity Splinters, and you'll see them eventually here. Yeah. I keep forgetting. You can just hold in the A button and he'll just attack. You don't have to. What? Evidently I have better range than he does. Oh, he figured it out. One thing you want to be aware of is that the dodge actually is on a cooldown, so you can't just keep hitting it over and over again. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I find it annoying. But once you get used to it, you get to time it out a little bit. Another piece of gear. Now, starting out here, all your gear is going to be, you don't have anything on, but this is basically what you're going to do the whole game as you're playing through, is just cycling through gear and adding new gear that's better than what you have. Now this is a medallion, which is actually a really powerful piece of gear that you get from kind of mini bosses. I won't go into more detail about that. It's really easy to get overwhelmed with all this stuff in this game. It's actually really powerful, but it takes a long time to charge, which is probably why it's so powerful. Another piece of gear, just press up on the D-pad, it'll bring you right to your inventory for your gear. Just equip it, and again it increases your strength or your defense, and will make a big difference over time. Now, at this point, really don't worry about all the exact stats and everything on your gear. Just work on just getting better and better gear, and I'll show you how to kind of tell if your gear is better as we're going along here. Oh, that is a long charge on that.
Oh look, it's time to play.
But we didn't have us.
Check out my toy.
There we go.
Check out my toy.
I'm thinking the Y attack, it stuns him a little bit, so you want to hit him with that, and then hit the charge attack maybe? I don't know. Yeah.
You have no chance.
Wow, this guy has like no health. Sure if I killed him or not. Oh, that is a long charge. Woo! That wasted him though. The interesting thing about this game is each character plays differently. So let's equip this. We got another medallion. No, this one's got different stuff on it. Well, according to that, it's better. So.
I wondered when you'd show up. Trust me.
So one really important feature is that you can click the right thumbstick and move your mini map to the center of your screen and actually see a lot more of it. Now, you can see where we are. We're kind of moving around here. And over here we have a flashing indicator, so that's where we go. Get our XP reward, and we go off to our next mission right here. Now, one thing I'll show you here is with this portal here, you can use this as well to find your story mission. Right there. And there's actually a lot more stuff in there, but I'll just start you all with, you know, the beginner stuff here.
I'll take you where you need to go.
Start you off on the right foot. Now, another good tip is when you see one of these portals in the world, you want to make sure to walk over it. Otherwise, it doesn't unlock.
Spidey, something tells me you
But if you walk over it, then you're able to teleport to it later. So you definitely want to make sure to do that.
I'm a big fan of your work.
Yeah, we'll just go through here. Now, another thing you can do that's important is, we're in the Avenger Tower before, you can press down on the D-pad and you can instantly teleport back there anytime you want to. Now, there's other headquarters you're going to unlock as you're playing, and you can choose those as well. But in the Avenger Tower, you have vendors, you have storage, and all kinds of stuff. So if, like, with your gear, if you get extra gear, if you want to sell it, and there's other things you can do with it, you might want to come back here to do that. Now, this is an area that you'll find other players in, kind of like Destiny's patrol areas. So this guy isn't in my party, but he's still in here. So I'm not sure how many are in here, like 12 or 13 or something like that. But in these public areas, there's some important rooms called treasure rooms. Now, I'm not sure if that's the exact technical term for them, but you want to find those. And what I recommend is going around the map. Later on, we'll have a skill where we can get around the map a lot faster. But right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, run and do my awesome roll. So up here, at 2 o'clock on the map, we have our objective. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna keep going and just search around the entire map to find these treasure rooms. And I'll explain why it's so important in a second here. These slappies. He taught a lesson. Crime doesn't pay. Okay, now this is incredibly important. Anytime you see these, make it a super high priority to pick them up. They're called Eternity Splinters, and this is the currency you use to buy characters. You can either use money or you can use these, depending on, you know, what you want to do. But definitely pick those up. Now here's one of those doors to the treasure rooms. Now in this room, actually I can tell you as I'm going, in this room you're going to find, you know, a group, a mob, and then kind of a mini, I don't know how big of a boss he is, but he's, you know, a little bit of a stronger guy. But if you kill all these guys, you get a chest that will spawn. Another thing that's incredibly important is you saw those green orbs on the ground. Those are your XP, and the longer you wait to pick them up, the smaller they're going to get, so the smaller your XP is going to get. So you want to make a priority to pick up those XP orbs as quickly as possible. Now here's the reward chest for this room for beating all those mobs. And wow, see all that XP? Definitely you want to do that or pick that up, and that's why you want to do these rooms. Now again, I got another piece of gear. Awesome. And another piece of gear. So you want to go around this social area, this kind of patrol area, and you want to make sure you do all those treasure rooms, because it makes a huge difference how fast you level up in this game. And what's cool is on higher difficulty, those rooms are going to refill. Okay, here we have another treasure room. I'm not sure their exact title, but that's what I call them, because that's what they are. And you do have like a healing power that regens. It's called medkits. You just hit LB and you recharge your health. Pretty strong. Ooh, another Eternity Splinter. Yum 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 yum.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Now I unlocked a new skill. Now, right now in the lower left-hand corner, we have 4 skills that we can use. But if you hold in left trigger, there's another 4 that we can equip. And as you unlock more skills, you're gonna have to make a choice what you want to equip. But for now, you know, we can smack them in the face with our staff. So here's the thing: because it's a free-to-play game, you'll be able to level up to level 10 with your basically with any character. But after level 10, you're gonna have to make the choice whether you want to buy that character or not. And in your first playthrough, you're gonna earn 200 splinters, or be given it, I'm not sure, but you'll have 200 when you reach level 10. Now, there are different characters that cost different amounts. So you're going to have characters like Gambit here that cost 500 splinters, and then you also have characters like the Hulk that are only 200. So you're going to have to make the choice whether you want to spend some money and get a character that costs 500 or even 750, or like Cyclops I think was 500, or you can go ahead and buy one of the 200 splinter ones, like the Hulk. Nova, I believe, costs 200. And where's Hawkeye? Hawkeye costs 200. And there's a couple other ones. Actually, I think a lot of people like Hulk. I like him to a certain degree. He's pretty good. And Hawkeye also is really, really good if you want to check him out. What I would recommend, you can actually say you get to level 10 with a character, you could start over again with a different character and try him out to see if that's something you know, if you want to buy that character or not. That might be a good idea. Anyways, guys, I hope this really helps you out. And again, this is a free-to-play game. You can check it out, see if you enjoy it. This is just, you know, these are just beginner tips. These are tips to help you get ahead and get a good head start in this game. But there is just layer upon layer upon layer of this game that, to be honest with you, some of it I don't even understand yet. So there's a lot of stuff here. If you are looking for more Marvel Heroes Omega tips and tricks videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, this is Chris. Have an awesome one.